Good morning everyone, welcome to Makeup and Hustle. My name is Vidhi and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're trying out two of Makeup Revolution products. I've got their Conceal and Hydrate Foundation and their Super Size Concealer as well. I've tried the concealer in the past and I really liked it. I just wanted to make sure that the Super Size formula wasn't different and that I still felt the same way about it. As far as the foundation goes, I really liked the Conceal and Define one, but I really find that drying on my combination skin, and going into winter I'm a little bit more on the drier side of things. So right now it's just a no-no for me. So I thought I would pick this one up and see how that works for me. I am really hoping that it works well. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started. So I've already moisturized my face and I've got my eye cream on, all that good stuff. There's nothing else that's on my skin. For primer, I do want to test out half of my face with a primer, and lately I have been loving my Maybelline hydrating primer, which is this Master Prime blue one. I really love this one, so I am going to be putting that on one half of my face, and I'm just going to be using my fingers to apply that. So I'm just taking that much, and we'll just use this side as the primed side. Alright, and my preferred method for foundation is usually a sponge, so I'm going to be using my Morphe sponge to apply that. Okay, so I have the Conceal and Hydrate in F8. Oh, so the applicator is different. Is that how it's meant to be? No, I think it opened up wrong. Like, what? Okay, so I got the stopper open, but don't think... I don't know if you can see inside, but half the bottle is empty. Is this how it's meant to be? I don't know. We're just gonna go in, because I'm the only person that uses this. I'm just going to use that to directly apply on my face. We might be a little bit off. It feels a bit more pink. Okay, so I got an F8.5 in my other one, and I think this is a little bit more pinkier. That one's a little bit more yellow toned. But let's get started. Yeah, it's definitely a bit more on the pinkier side. We're gonna make it work. But I'm curious to see, like, if everyone else's bottles were similar. Like, what the hell? I literally opened up the packaging. Right off the bat, it feels really heavy, like, and the shade is like way off. Okay, so this is the primed side. Also just going to cover up my ears a little bit. I'm just gonna bring this all the way down my neck. Like, what the hell? Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like this is really heavy. I can already see crazing around my mouth, like around my smile lines and everything. As far as hydration goes, definitely you can see the shine on my face. So coverage is not too bad. Like, it's definitely taken away all the redness on my face. It's covered up pretty much everything. I don't have a lot of scarring to begin with. I do have freckles, but most of the foundations sort of don't cover them up. So I do have some freckles just peeking through here, and a little bit on this side. But other than that, I think coverage is not too bad. It's creasing, and it's not even been like 2 minutes since we applied it. So I don't know, the shine is not overbearing. As far as the primed and unprimed, I can definitely see creasing on this side a little bit more versus the primed side, and I can also see that the pores are covered a little bit more on the primed side than on the unprimed side. I'm just going to put my concealer on and then we'll powder it down, and I think I might actually have to, like, put a lot of powder down. So for the concealer, I have 8.5. What the hell was I thinking? I got an 8 and an 8.5 concealer? Well, it's clearly thinking right. But that is so much better when it comes to my shade. Like, that is yellow. Again, I'm just going to use my sponge to blend that in. So the concealer is the same formula as the Conceal and Define one. It's the mattifying one, and the minute I applied it, I could feel it. It is very, very similar to Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone's compared it in the past. You know, it's that same drying consistency. Coverage-wise, not too bad. Definitely need more. I have been fighting eczema, or not eczema, sorry. I have been fighting dermatitis around my eyes. So they're a little bit on the darker side for that reason. It's been going on for some time now. But I think I finally found what was causing it. So I think it was the nail polish that I was using. I have gotten a whole bunch of new nail stuff at home. So I think one of those things is causing the eczema, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so the concealer, definitely not, I swear I remember having more coverage with the concealer, but clearly I need to go in with one more coat. And I'm just going to use my fingers to hopefully, you know, get the warmth to sort of melt that into my skin, to say the least. Like, okay. So that definitely gave me a little bit more coverage. Okay, so I think I'm just going to take a brush and just, there's so much crazing around my eyes. I don't know if you can see. It is freaking insane. So I am not very happy at this stage. I honestly don't know if it's the combination of two, but before all of this crazes again, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just set around my under eyes. Just going to take my sponge again and set around my eyes. Now the reason why I'm setting everything is because I normally set my foundation anyways, because I do have an oily T-zone, and even though right now I'm in the drier phase, I still feel like I need to set just for the longevity of the foundation and the wear and everything like that. So on a day-to-day basis, I set my face anyway, so I think it makes sense for me to set it right now as well. So hopefully it doesn't crease throughout. Definitely smile lines. Let's see what happens. And then I'm just going to take a big face brush and just slightly set the rest of my face. I'll do the rest of my face and we'll come back and discuss the foundation. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I kept it really, really simple in my eyes and everywhere else. I do have a little bit of a highlight situation going on. I did use my La Vie Glow palette, which I hadn't used in a while, and I was really feeling it, so I, you know, went with it. I think the more it's settled, the better it looks, but it, you know, in no way it is perfect. I think setting it with powder definitely helped the creasing situation because it's definitely diminished a little bit. But my under eye is sort of starting to crepe a little bit. So it's going to be fun to see how overall this look wears. Like I said, I've kept it really, really simple. You know, I've just got bronzer as my eyeshadow today to sort of not distract the complexion from the eye and stuff like that. So hopefully it wears decent. But yeah, I'll do a couple of check-ins throughout the day. I've got a pretty calm day today. I am working and I'm working from home as usual, like, you know, everyone is at the moment. So, and I'm sitting right by the window, so I will be doing a lot of daytime check-ins. But we'll come back together towards the end of the day and, you know, share our final thoughts. Hey guys, it's about 12:30, so I thought I would do a quick check-in. It's been about 3.5 hours since I've put the foundation on. I realized that I actually didn't show you guys the watch when I finished getting ready. I was really in a hurry, but it was around 9 o'clock by the time I finished my foundation, maybe a little bit before that, but we'll call the check-in time at 9. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon, so I thought I would just quickly come and do a quick check-in. I actually ended up adding some lashes as well because I was really feeling it. Like it's like the eyes are so simple, so I really just wanted to sort of elongate them and add some lashes. So I thought I would just quickly come and do a quick check-in. It's not looking too bad. The creasing is certainly there, but the oils haven't come through yet. And as far as primed and unprimed, not too much of a difference. They're sitting pretty okay. I think the powder really helped. The under eye is most certainly creasing. I do have some really deep set eyes, so deep set circles, so it's creasing. Got a little visitor here. But yeah, so that's pretty usual. I haven't touched up or anything like that. I don't think I will touch up. But yeah, I think I'll come back in a few hours and do another check-in, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so we're back in my office, and I was literally just having a look at my face, so I thought I would actually jump on and quickly do a check-in with you. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're in front of my window, so it's natural light coming in, and you can see a little bit of sun coming through as well. But the reason why I came through is because I feel like things have turned a little bit. I was literally looking in the mirror, and for some reason, the creasing around my mouth has just taken a toll. Like, honestly, like, it wasn't this bad at 12:30. If you have a look around my smile lines, like, there is significant amount of creasing right here. And this is the primed side. This unprimed side, like, you can see just over here, like, that's a very deep set crease. This particular portion is not looking too bad, but on this side, like, you can see, like, I don't know what happened, like, honestly. And I can see, like, the mascara is flaking a little bit, but that could be because when I was wearing the lashes, so I won't give it that. On both sides, like, there is definitely flaking of mascara, but the under eye creases are, of course, prominent, as you know, in line with the matte situation. I can also, like, I feel like it's definitely patchy, not patchy, but like it's settled into my pores, like on both sides. Like, I don't understand what happened in like an hour and a half. The only difference that I can see between the two sides, primed and unprimed, like, you can definitely see more pores over here versus less on this side, of course. A tiny bit of shine coming through on my nose. Again, nothing major, like this I can deal with. I like the coverage. The color seems to be a little bit okay. Like, it's definitely a little bit on the pinkier side, but it's not too bad overall. Like, you know, from afar you can't really tell. Yeah, even on my upper lips, like, it's very textured, and I really do not like the texture. So I potentially am planning on doing a check-in at like 4:30-ish, I think, and then we might have to touch up at the time because it's Thursday night, so we're going out for shopping. So yeah. Hey guys, it is 4:30 exactly right now, and we're back for another check-in. So I've had this foundation on for upwards, it's almost 7 hours now actually. So we put it on at 9 this morning, and it being 4:30 right now, so we're around 7.5 hour mark, which I think is a pretty average day, to be honest. So this is what we have going on. I haven't touched up at all, and I've barely touched my face. The only thing I've done is, you know, just around my nose. Having said that though, my creasing, that's like, my first check-in that I did, I was like, yeah, you know, this looks good, it's okay, I think it might be all right. Now when I look at my smile lines, it's like, I'm smiling all right. And honestly, like, I'm working from home, so I'm not even smiling that much, to be honest. Significant creases on both sides, and I think, more so on the primed side. I can definitely see that that line there and it's driving me nuts. It's aging me a lot, which honestly, like, not the look that I was going for. The concealer hasn't changed its course. I mean, it still looks the same. It is dry, it is a little bit crepey. My mascara has sort of come down a little bit, but as I explained earlier, I put the lashes on, so that's probably the reason why. It doesn't feel really heavy as it was earlier in the day, but I can tell that I have something on my face. Like I can see that I'm wearing foundation, which not the best, I think. You know, you just kind of want it to melt into your skin, which this, I feel like it failed to do. However, I think I might have used a little bit more as well. So that is something else to keep in mind. Something else that I did after I finished my first recording, I went to see what bottles other people were getting and, you know, why I got this one. So it seems like everyone else received like a pump, and I think that's the American market. I'm not sure the Australian market what they got, but I know UK market also got the pump. So I'm not sure what's happening here and why my doe foot applicator, if it's meant to be in there, is not there. And the fact that this bottle is half empty. I'm not sure if I got like a tester. I swear to God, like I opened the packaging this morning. So I'm not sure what happened there. So a little bit upsetting. The fact that this is the wrong shade, I'm not going to be able to use it anyway unless I mix it in with other shades, but that's nothing to do with the wear of the foundation. You know, just keeping it together with this, it is a hydrating foundation, so the amount of oils that have peeked through, it's not too bad, honestly. I think this is pretty decent, and I normally tend to touch up my face during lunchtime anyway, which I haven't done today. So if I were to do that, I think the situation would be looking a lot better. As far as the primed and unprimed side, the pores on the primed side is a little bit better than the unprimed side, but again, it's insignificant at this point. And I think that's a lot to do with the fact that the oils are coming through. So would I try this foundation again? Yes, I would, with a little bit less of foundation. And most certainly, I do want to give it a fair shot. Simply because I really loved the Conceal and Hydrate, and I want this one to have its chance as well. Like, you know, what I'm feeling, if it's accurate. But let's quickly do the blot test. We are going out for some shopping. So I do want to look presentable. My hair is not that great, so face has to be. And I'm using like a white tissue to see how much oil comes through and if there's any transfer. That's looking a lot better. So I think it blotted gracefully, and I'm really happy to see that there is no transfer on this, and you can't even see a lot of oils. So, but the oil is gone, so it kind of doesn't make sense to me at this point, but I mean, it looks okay. It looks fine. I do, however, want to set this situation because it's driving me nuts. I think I want to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder, but the pressed one. So I'm just going to go in with my powder brush. So this one, I'm literally pushing it in to get rid of those lines. So that's completely revived the look, thankfully, and I think it looks really good, and I think I can get a few more hours wear from that. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to end this right here. I think 7.5 hours is a pretty decent time for a wear test. I think I've got the most that I could from this foundation. I hope you found this useful. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Wow, that's a tongue twister. But please do, and you know, if there are any other reviews that you want me to do, anything that you want me to test, please let me know down below, and I'd be more than happy to film that. I do have Flower Beauty, full face of Flower Beauty coming up very soon. I think I also want to do like a full face of high-end makeup. I've got loads and loads of ideas flowing through my head, so if you've got anything, please let me know and I'll add that to my list. But again, if you found this useful, please don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe. But until then, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!